Okay, I just arrived in Wien. Never remember this word. Bahnhof? Well, Vienna train station, how's that? Hauptbahnhof, which means, I think, main train station. Okay, now, according to the map, I'm about a 1-mile walk away. So welcome to Vienna. And beautiful night. I'd guess it's probably around 55. Got a little bit of a bite in the air, but it's nice. That train got so hot, I actually used my bungee cord for the first time, propping open the door to the space between the two cars so some cool air could come in. Talked to 3 Austrian women. 2 who had been around during World War II, and another one who was probably a little bit younger than me or thereabouts. And I was just picking their brain about Austria. They said 2 foods to try while I'm here is the Taffer Spitzel and the Kaiserschmarrn. So it's 8:15, train is about 5. It was supposed to get here at 8:08. I'm a little hungry, so if I see I'm not going to go to McDonald's. Well, no. Because I like going to the supermarkets and buying something and taking it back. Alright, well, I just checked into the room in Vienna. This is the bedroom. Nice big bedroom. Hopefully there's no balcony. I don't like balconies because then people can get in. Alright, good. No balcony. Oh, good. There's coffee there. Oh, good. Good sized bathroom. Make sure there's no man in the closet here. Okay. Refrigerator. Oh. Well, good morning from Vienna. And I am only probably a mile or so from the Schloss Schönbrunn Castle, our palace. Well, that's not so attractive, but probably necessary. Gray, overcast day. Chilly. I mean, realistically, gymnasium. Realistically, I could be wearing a heavier coat and a hat and gloves, and I wouldn't feel warm. But as long as I keep moving, I'll be okay. Crossed over Google Analytics conference. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I should go. This is Schönbrunn Park. And this goes right to the palace, according to the map. Oh, beautiful. Those look like grapes. Wine. They must have conferences here. I think Google could afford to have a conference here, don't you think? Although, you know, Google's stock has dropped 5% in the last week. And if you don't want to walk it, you can take the tram. Actually, I'm going to go into the labyrinth there. See if I can do the maze. That was the orangery, whatever that means. That was I went through the Maidling Gate, Privy Garden, and Park. Down there there's a gate. I'm going to take a picture here. A bit of a maze. I like puzzles. I'll go for it. That must be the palace. A place you can sit in here. Looks like it hasn't been trimmed in a while. Hmm. Pretty. That's the entrance to the outside garden. That's where a guard stood, I'm sure. And that's where I came from. Now, that sign that I just read over there said that this was occupied until 1918, and obviously that was the end of World War I, when the Austrians and the Germans lost. They love their ornamental people here. They're everywhere. So, some of them are have some quite interesting facial expressions. All that stuff that kings would do. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. On a sunny day. Now, these are fountains here, I think. Well, you could run around here, get your exercise. Beautiful views. You too can be like Arnold. Okay, well, we're on top of these stairs right here. Just to get a photo of the castle up here. Now I'll walk up there and take a photo of this. Well, this morning they're cleaning the fountain. That would have been something to see, huh? Look at how huge those. Look at the guy washing it compared to the figures. So I believe that path there going steep up is a direct path, whereas this is a switchback method. Kind of like hiking trails where you go up and it crosses back and then up. Probably for horses. Make it a little bit easier for them. Okay, so when you get to the top, they let you walk to the center where you can take a photo, which I'll do in a minute. How about that, huh? View of the city. Very nice. Well, they turned the inside of this one at the top of the hill into a cafe. So you go all the way to the top, you work really hard, and then you go in for a $5 cappuccino. Or a $10 Wiener Frühstück. Probably just stick our head in real quick, see what it's like. Probably nice. Look at the windows. Beautiful. Got a piano. Let's see what's up here. What else? Yeah, I'm not quite hungry yet. I had a pretty big lunch. I forgot to. Now you can pay to go up on top. Look at the size of that bird right out there. See that thing? I don't see anybody up top. Alright, so that's where that train is. Josepho Augusto et Maria Teresa Augusta Imperante erecta in 1750. And it said this was a terraced garden. And you can walk through there, these very private paths. Nobody goes on them, they stay on these white paths. Okay, this is a closer garden. See the roses climbing over there, and it's a little bit after 1 o'clock, which is 7 in the morning back in New Hampshire. Cute little fountain with the lily pads. Get that with the house behind it. Now, I don't know if these are olives or figs or some other plant. I just don't know plants that well. But in the summertime, this must be really pretty. That's nice, huh? Somebody was telling me yesterday that the Chinese government has created a training course for Chinese who go abroad so that they don't embarrass China anymore because of their lack of etiquette training. Yeah, at night this must be really beautiful with the lights. Looks like a slightly different color on this side. See how that's darker than that? That's like the backside color. Maybe they paint it every so often and this was just painted. That's faded. Well, maybe they're colorblind, who knows. That kind of looks like something you'd see in Paris. Then they're cleaning the fountains again and doing repairs. That's a big, I don't know if that looks like a rotary. A cafe. I'm shocked. I'll go take a look, see if it's $10 for a cup of coffee again. It's funny, I was talking to those three women on the train last night, and I was like, yeah, you guys don't know how to make good American coffee. And they're like, American coffee is garbage. It's like water. So I guess it's just all what you grow up with and you're used to. Okay, imagine maintaining this house. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, just got up out of the U for underground, I guess. Just came up out of the Steffenplatz station on U1. Okay, I believe I'm going this way. I'm looking for Wall Street, W-O-L-L, and I'm going to have some of the Tafelspitzel and Kaiserschmarrn. I think the Austrians love to shop and eat and drink. Okay, Graben. Berlitz. Okay. The streets here are so long, like Wiener Schnitzelstrasse. They don't fit onto the map. So you have streets literally on the map jumbled onto each other. So you can't even read what the map is trying to say. So when I came out of the station, the two street signs in the station weren't even on the map. So you take a guess, 50-50, and I guessed wrong. So, well, we'll go up one more. And the other thing is the lighting around here. So I rely on stores like this, so I also have my flashlight with me. Okay, Rotenturm. And these names, it's like, I find Chinese easy to understand than there's names. Okay, Rotenturm. Yeah, Wall. If that wasn't Wall, this should be it on the next one. And they put the street signs halfway up the building, and of course no light on them. Half the fun, I guess. Plus, I'm not feeling too well right now. I'm forcing myself to go out. I really wanted to stay in. Whoa, there we go. See, it's halfway up the building. Luckily, that's the first street sign. They have these, look at that, how the lights are. It's crazy. It's hanging on a wire in the middle of the street. Numbers, they don't number the stores. They number the building once. And if you don't see it, too bad for you. See, that's not even numbered. I hope they're not all going into the place I want to go. Okay, they're not. It's a theater. So I think each block is numbered. Spar is a supermarket in Austria. Seems like they have one supermarket in France, Carrefour. Hey, this is it, plus Schuka. Well, I just found out that the Tafelspitzel has bone marrow in it. This is a soup. There's some sort of noodle and onions, spinach, mashed potatoes, and they said there's meat in there as well. I haven't seen it. So this will be the first time I have bone marrow. Should be an adventure. Well, I'm in an old Austrian coffee house with Ulrich, who I met at the dinner tonight. This was the Kaiserschmarrn. Kaiser Schmarrn. I'm saying that wrong. Kaiser Schmarrn. Okay, that's what I thought it was. And it's plum and cake. Okay. Very nice. Alright, well, I'm walking from the Austrian coffee house back to the hotel. I'm guessing it's probably around 3 miles if I don't get sidetracked. Now, I believe this is their opera house, but I'm just guessing.